Hi, my name is Lindsay May. I'm from Cobb Middle School. This is a message written and produced by students from Cobb Middle School in the theater production. And it's also to remind you that you are not always safe as you think you are.
If you're uncomfortable or scared in a situation, don't be afraid to get out and get help. There's always someone there to listen to you, even when you feel like there's no one.
This is a message to remind you to be safe. Be aware where you are.
Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself or fight back if you're in this situation.
We hope this short presentation reminds you to stay safe and careful.
As old as I am, and I have yet to remember true happiness. Or rather, I barely remember true happiness, for my parents died when I was 7 years old. They loved me very much. At least that's what I was told. At least that's what the man at the desk said. "You're in good hands," he said. "This will pass," he said. "One day you will be loved as much as they loved you." I wait. I wait for what seems like years, and maybe it is. Nothing but ticking clocks and coloring books and the reminiscing of the memories I have left of my parents. Am I safe? That's when they walked in. The foster parents. Bright smiles and glistening eyes. It was in that moment that I realized I didn't want that again. I didn't want to be attached, I couldn't. My parents were ripped from my arms and my childhood along with them. Would I be safe? My head is spinning. I don't know which direction is wrong or which is right. My options are so limited. Anyway, I am lost. I'm running. Out the door. Across the street. Around the corner. Outside the town limits, and I don't stop there. In fact, I don't stop at all. Not until there's sleep, lulling me into the comforting numbness. That was 3 months ago. Being safe doesn't exist. Rarely do I speak to anyone, but when I do, it doesn't last for long because I have to continue down the spiraling staircase of torment that is my life. What is love? How do you know if you're loved by someone or if you love them back? How can someone love me if I don't even love myself? These are the questions that scroll through my mind like some sick, endless cycle. I'm not safe. Being safe doesn't exist. I don't want to do this anymore. This running, this trudging on, this existing, no, I can't do this anymore. My parents were ripped from my arms and my childhood along with them. This isn't what I've imagined for my future. And as I cry my last tear, as I say my last word, no one is as safe as they think they are. Blackness.
I have a secret. I can't tell you though. It's just, no, I can't say anything. It's just been itching inside of me for years, but I can't say anything. There's this person, no, my friend. And he likes other people, and he's scared because that'll make him different, and he doesn't want to be different. He has all these emotions and feelings inside of him, and one day I'm gonna break and crumble into a million pieces, and he is gonna break and crumble into a million pieces. He is gonna break and crumble into a million pieces. I'm gonna break and crumble into a million pieces. Never mind. I guess if he says something to someone, maybe it'll be all right. Right? Safe.
I was in the south part of town. My mom always told me not to walk that way home. I should have listened. I listened when she told me to take out the garbage. I listened when she told me not to talk to strangers. I listened when she told me to pull my grades up. But the most important rule, I didn't listen. The lights on the billboards flickered as fast as my heart was beating. Every step I took, there was a new voice. I started to walk faster, faster, faster. Stop. I look up, staring into the eyes of a man. He stared at me with tense eyes. Those eyes, those eyes. Should have scared me away. But they didn't. He grabbed me, he pulled me, he shook me. No, I screamed. No, I yelled. No. Silence. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't speak. I couldn't. No one did anything. No matter how hard I kicked, I screamed, I punched, I yelled. Nothing. He didn't flinch. He didn't even try to fight back. I was simply too vulnerable, too weak, too scared. I gave up. Everything went blank. He left. He left my cold body laying there. I could still feel the wet concrete scrape against my back. I could feel his clammy hands grip my arm. I could still feel the cold wind blow through my empty body as I walked home. Every step felt like a mile. Every breath felt like a million. And every move felt like the end. Safe.
I asked my friend where she felt the safest, and she said at home, in her bed with her mom, assuring her that everything would be okay. Nice, I said. I wanted to walk away. No, I wanted to run away. I wanted to pick up everything and run so far away from her. From her? Stop lying to yourself. I didn't want to run away from her. I wanted to run away from my bed, from my house, from my mom. She's not a mom. Moms help their kids with their homework. Moms give their kids hugs. Moms love their kids. Moms don't scream. Moms don't hit. Moms hold their kids to make them feel safe, not to feel like a hostage. It's all I am to her. It's a hostage. I'm trapped in her house, in her endless cycle of torment and abuse and loneliness. I make one wrong move. Scream. I give her one wrong look. Hit. I'm 1 minute past curfew. Shove. Scream at me, hit me, shove me to the ground, let my cold head slam on the hard floor. Scream at me with your alcohol-infected breath. Hit me with your strong but broken hands. Shove me with all the anger you built up from when Dad left, from all your past breakups, from how much of a disappointment I am. Go ahead. Scream. Hit. Shove. safe.
I was told not to walk alone anymore. Not that I would anyway. I don't feel comfortable sitting in my own driveway or in my city park. Walking home isn't something I want to do anymore. I don't feel safe. He took me away while I was walking alone in the park, as his arms wrapped around my waist, gripping my shirt in his palms. I realized how much stronger he was than me. I thought about what I should do. Should I scream? No. I thought about my family, my mom, my dad, my sister. I thought about my friends and the people who cared about me. He took me to a van where I was violently thrown around as it accelerated. He took me out of the van just to search for a rope to tie me up with. As I stood behind the van, I thought I could have ran, I should have ran, but I didn't. Not then, not at that moment. He threw me into his basement, rotting wood planks, nails sticking out. It smelled like desperation. I could feel my heart slip away and into his grasp. I felt like this for 1 month. 1 month with no company, no one to cry or scream to. I regret never running, standing there waiting to be taken away. People tell me it's not my fault, but it's all my fault. I'm the one who didn't run. I'm the one who was too scared to scream. I'm no longer safe.